my number to the bag and now it's calling. And it really ain't no pressure. I can do my thing forever. Say they do, but I be better, and that's game. I be switching like whenever y'all just texting, I'm the header. I get bread like a cheddar, ain't a thing. Trying to get my range up, not be famous. From the hood, so can you blame us? I need my change up. I've been running out of favors. I can't save them. Hit my line and I might hang up. I can't save her. Where you at with it? Can't be average. In my bag with it. Can you handle it? They be trying to stop my moves, but I'm too slippery. I look up and I look down and I see only me. Look at me ballin'. Look at me ballin'. I shoot my shot and it go in, you know it's flawless. Look at me ballin'. Look at me ballin'. I gave my number to the bag and now it's calling. Look at me ballin'. Look at me ballin'. I shoot my shot and it go in, you know it's flawless.
What is up, everybody? Hope you are well. I can't wait to get going. I had to let everyone know I was live, and then we will get started here. Let me pull this up as a backup. All right. So, first thing is first. I've been doing a video series where I include footage that pertains to a particular position. Strikers, AMFs, CMFs, DMFs, wingbacks, and I got to centerbacks. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be the most popular series because it's basic information, or what I call beginner level coaching, right? The first level, but very important. There's still veterans that forget a lot of this stuff. So for this finale for the centerbacks, I'm going to start this video as everyone's getting on, where those who were learning from that series, who still needed help there, they can still come here and finish off the series because they have every other video. And we'll do the center back one here. The only thing you'll lack here is the footage that I shared, which was very important. I pointed out how I break down footage, pointed out how you scout players and translate similar real-life tools onto getting better at eFootball, seeing where your mistakes are, seeing where you did things well, seeing how your opponent plays, what they did well, where their mistakes were that you're exploiting. All these things that players miss. And these are all things you need to learn. So for center backs, there's two types that you need to know. Build up and destroyer. Obviously, there's the extra front man, but that's more of a novelty, right? If you can use one, or you use one in one of your strategies, one of your formations, good for you. We aren't going to go into that because 99% of the time, you're going to use a build up or a destroyer. And really, if you use a 4-back, you should be going 1 build up, 1 destroyer. If you use a 3-back or a 5-back, you should be going 2 build-ups, 1 destroyer. If you absolutely have to, 2 destroyers, but then you have to have that 1 build-up. If you go 3 destroyers, 3 build-ups, or 2 build-ups here, 2 destroyers, you're either going to be too much pressure from your center backs, leaving a huge gap in the middle, or you're going to be too passive, and the attackers on the opponent's team are going to have an easy time shooting the ball. What's up, Noob Gamer? How are you? So, you want to go 1 build-up, 1 destroyer if you can. Now, as far as skills go, for all the defensive positions, this is what I went over. There are several skills that you want to add to every single defender, and especially center backs. And a lot of times your center backs will have them. So you see here we got heading, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, long reach tackle is a showtime skill, acrobatic clearance, aerial forward showtime skill, captaincy, fighting spirit. Now let's look at Van Dijk. He has heading, visionary pass, showtime skill, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, long reach tackle, captaincy. So, you notice the common denominators here. Man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority. Must-haves on every center back, right? Typically, you have the big, strong center backs, but you also have your Cannavaros, your Cordobas. Even on them, even especially on them, you need aerial superiority because that helps you in aerial duels. Now, heading, which Van Dijk has, even though he really doesn't need it because I don't send him up, but company I do send up to get involved in offensive headers. That's where heading comes in. It's more for scoring goals. Aerial superiorities, more for winning duels in the air. But you see here, 90 heading. Van Dijk, only 84 there. So I send 1 player up. If I ever need a target for a corner or for anything, I use company. Simple as that. Now, as far as the passing skills go, you don't see any on our boy Company, but on Van Dyke, a build-up center back, you see visionary pass as a showtime skill, so that boosts the receiver of the pass, their first time touch, their first time shot, even though a visionary pass center back won't really be setting up a player for that. It's more their trapping abilities and their first time passes will be boosted. But if you're closer to the goal and you get a pass from a visionary passer, it can boost your first time shot. Then he has the low lofted pass, a more lower direct pass to the target. So you can see where that can be helpful, especially for a build-up center back who's supposed to be more comfortable with the ball at their feet, more comfortable getting the ball under pressure and helping play it out. Whereas a destroyer, they're looking to hunt down opposing attackers and win the ball back. That's all they care about. Even though it would be nice to have one-touch pass on both of these players and potentially some passing skills on Company, you have to prioritize. In a destroyer, their first and foremost objective, hunt down the ball, win the ball. Then they play it to their build-up, let their build-up play it upwards, play it out. Now, it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes Company plays a short pass, and you just got to try to make it as simple as possible. But you just want to make sure that those defensive skills, if for some reason Konami didn't give any of your center backs any of them, when you're building these defenders, go through a checklist, make sure they have everything. If for some reason man markings missing from Company, or interception, which would never be, but was missing from Van Dyke, you add that skill to your defenders. If you have any open slots, well, that's where it comes down to your personal preference on what you want to add. Now, showtime skills. For every defensive player, and you see it on both of the center backs here, you want long reach tackle. This is especially the case with center backs. DMFs too, wing backs too, but especially the center backs, who a lot of times are going to be the difference between your opponent scoring and getting stopped. And that extra distance they can cover with the long reach tackle, especially with their size, absolutely overpowered. Now, Company has aerial forward, which is even more of a boost in aerial duels, only though when he's inside of your own box. So when crosses come in, corners come in, Company's going to be flying through the air, boosted up, ready to win those aerial duels. Van Dyke, while he's good in the air, he doesn't have aerial forward. He instead has visionary pass. We just talked about what that does. So they really fit the mold of true center backs and true build-up and destroyer center backs. Van Dyke's more controlled, ready to win the ball with long reach tackle, but then looking to possess it, right? Whereas Company is ready to hunt down the ball, win it by any means necessary, and that includes winning the ball in the air if he has to, and that's where aerial forward helps. I don't think aerial forward is needed on all of your backs or even both of your center backs. At least one, though. But if you do have it on both, it's not going to hurt you. It just gives you a better chance at winning the ball against crosses, especially against those bullet header type of beast strikers like an Ibra or a Kohler, right? Even a Hullet's got a bullet header version, a Holland. The aerial fortress gives these center backs a boost there. But without a doubt, long reach tackle is the first and foremost. Fortress could carry, I'm not saying it can't do some things, but it's too situational, right? Visionary pass like Van Dyke has, that's great. But as long as they have long reach tackle first and foremost, then if you can get Shadow Hunt, which like Desai has it as well, Shadow Hunt can be great. But typically speaking, what I've noticed is they're going long reach tackle, or if you can get Shadow Hunt and long reach tackle for a center back, you're golden. Shadow Hunt essentially just boosts up your ability to track down attackers after they get by you, right? It boosts your speed and acceleration to be able to track them down and hopefully prevent them from creating or scoring chances. So long reach tackle and then Shadow Hunt, if they don't have long reach tackle, is the only way I would say, okay, I'll accept that defender. Me, though, I'm saying for you, you can make an exception for Shadow Hunt without long range tackle. Me, though, I don't. Desai, for example, he's in my reserves. A very good center back, although I don't really like how he plays as a destroyer. He many times is out of position. He doesn't play it as nearly as well as Company with positioning. But you see here, he has Shadow Hunt and aerial fort, so he can get up and win the ball in the air. Then he can track, attackers down. But the problem is there's no long range tackle. For me, that's a no-no. If this was Shadow Hunt and long reach tackle, Desai would most likely be fighting for that starting lineup or starting spot. Could he get it? I don't know, but it would be between Company and him. And then for the build-up side, because Desai's a destroyer, on the build-up side it'd be between Van Dijk and Varane, who has him in the physicality department, has him in the shiftiness, which sometimes it's good to have more of a shifty, speedy center back, and Varane has that without a doubt. He also has long reach tackle, but then he's got the boring and only situational fortress. But still a very good off-the-bench center back. If I need him to play kind of a faux wingback position, Varane does very well there. So at the very least, an excellent super sub. Now, the important attributes. When you're building players, right? As you can see, no matter who it is, I can go with any player. Nowadays, these top players, these paid players, are going to be outstanding all the way around. So I'm not saying you can only have these attributes be good for defenders, right? I'm just saying for center backs, when you're building players, you might sacrifice some attributes in a certain area to boost other areas. For these next attributes, you cannot sacrifice anything. You have to make sure these are as high as possible, right? And first and foremost, obviously, for center backs, you need to have at least 95s on all 4 defensive categories. I'm talking defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, and defensive engagement, right? All 4 of these, which are connected, by the way, need to be 95 and above. You can see every single one of my center backs, right? I only have 3 out with the 2 starters and the 1 on the bench, but they're all above 95 with the exception of aggression. You see there, Varane doesn't have 95 plus aggression, but based on how his stats are tied together, it just would have took way too much to get that all the way up to 95. The rest are good, and with the 91 aggression with how he plays, it'll be fine. But for the most part, you want that 95 and plus. But why 95 only? Well, because 95 to me is the max. Once you start going above 95, it's diminishing returns. You don't get enough for how many attributes you're sacrificing that could go elsewhere. And if you're asking, well, how come some of them are above 95? I simply look at the lowest attribute, which in this case for a company is defensive engagement. Once I hit 95 with that, I stop. But as I was on my way to 95 with defensive engagement, the others went a bit higher. That's the only reason. So if you see others above 95, it's not like, oh, look, he does go above 95. It's because they're tied to other stats, guys. So make sure there. Now, center backs. Some players need acceleration more than speed. Some need speed more than acceleration. Some you really need both. For instance, wingers. In a center back's case, you do not have to have elite speed or acceleration. Now, I know that's not the most popular thing, and some people think you gotta have elite speed. No, you do not. I've never had a problem chasing down attackers, and it's because everybody likes to forget the update Konami did because center backs were getting burned on through balls, where the defensive awareness being high makes up for that lack in acceleration, that lack in speed, right? The defensive awareness is supposed to translate just like in real life. Van Dijk in a foot race is getting smoked by so many attackers, guys. Think about it. But how come Van Dijk shuts them down nonstop? He's one of the best center backs in the world. If he gets in a foot race right now with anybody that goes up against him, okay, he's smoking, or Van Dijk's getting smoked with anybody that would go up against him. Same with Company, getting smoked by all these shifty attackers. Mbappe, Yamal, Ronaldinho even, Neymar, whoever it is, Suarez even, okay? And then you see where I have their speed and acceleration for all my center backs. The one exception, just a naturally super fast center back, is Varane. But he's on my bench, and guess what? Whether he's on my bench or starting, you would not be able to tell the difference with his speed compared to Van Dijk and Company because they have outstanding defensive awareness. So don't worry about it. 85 and 85 is fine. 85 and 81 is fine. Look at all my gameplay. You'll see I'm a Division 1 player. You'll see me playing today with these guys. Trust me on this. You do not need elite speed or acceleration. However, I will say this. Speed is more important than acceleration for center backs, and I would not go lower than 80. Again, speed is more important than acceleration for center backs, but I would not go lower than 80. However, you do not have to go 90, 95 and go crazy with speed or acceleration. And last but not least, I'm not going to worry about heading too much. If you want to send one of your center backs, like I send Company up just because he's a beast header. However, the stats tied to that are very important. Even if you have that smaller, shifty center back like a Cordoba or Cannavaro, who are a little bit unique in the position, you still want that physical contact as high as you can possibly go. You want your defensive mids and your center backs, because we already talked about defensive mids, bullying the opponents. You do not want these two positions in the center of the pitch defending your goal. You do not want those players ever to get bullied. So no matter how big and strong they are, get that physical contact up. If at all possible, get to 95, right? Like you see here with both Van Dijk and Company. If not, try to at least get to 90, okay? You see here with my DMFs, right? The Mecha is struggling just a little bit by 2, but he's not fully boosted. Rodri has it as an orchestrator, but he's basically a DMF. Of course, Patrick Vieira is going to have that 90, right? And then we got Davids with the 90. So the central defensive area, physical contact, so important. And then, of course, jumping and heading will be tied to that naturally. Now, as a runner-up, as another important stat that many overlook that will just add to this, low and lofted passing, right? You see there, it's very good from Vieira. Elite for Destroyer from Davids. Company, not so good. Van Dijk, not so good, but we'll take the 70s for the small amount of passes they have to do, especially Van Dijk, with a few of the passing skills to add to it, right? And then, of course, you have Varane, a little bit higher than both. 75, plenty fine. You're not looking to make the killer pass with the center backs, but you absolutely do not want your center backs winning the ball just to cough it right back up to the other team. And that's where at least somewhat passing there will help tremendously, right? All right, sorry, I had to get this. Okay. All right. So, if there's any questions at all, you guys can, of course, always leave them in the Discord, whether you DM me or leave it in general, leave it under player builds, whatever. I'll answer your questions. What I just went over with center backs, I went over that with outside backs, no matter what, if it's offensive, defensive, attacking fullback, fullback finisher, DMFs as well as CMFs, and then, of course, AMFs, and then wingers as well, even though not many are using wingers, and center forwards. All these videos are separate. The only video that counts as in here that's not a standalone video is this center back video I just went over. Everything else you can find, and of course you can watch this back as much as you want. Now, when you look at my content, I want to show you guys real quick. No, that was me, bro. Sorry. I want to show you guys this real quick, just so you understand what I'm going to be doing. Now, eventually this is going to be eFootball University, where you can literally go in, okay? And obviously it depends on, how quickly, I can get a following bigger and get a little bit more money and put into making this happen. But I released a video on it, and it's sort of a dream right now, but it's also a dream I can make reality eventually, and I will. I'm determined. But eFootball University will essentially be something like you see in this corner here, where you see that 1. It says Beginner Coaching Level 1. That's just there to show players kind of the information in these videos are going to be basic level, right? Then you'll get into intermediate, that's going to add some tactics stuff that's going to add some things that maybe the beginners won't understand. Then you get into advanced, where we really break down plays, where we really dive into games, look at different builds, stuff like that, right? But the bottom line is, my goal is to make sure that you guys always have what you need to succeed in this game. But it's hard when, I'll have a player come and be like, oh man, you just talked about a bunch of stuff I knew. Well, of course, that's going to happen, right? If you're a veteran player, but do you guys realize how many players are wondering what skills to add to all these players in different positions? Do you know how many players will go after and spend, because they love Pirlo in real life, I love Vieira, but they have no idea what that player will do for them in game. They have no idea how to even look. And so they have no clue on how powerful these Showtime skills are or which ones to look for. Then of course attributes. These guys are building players, some people, and they're like, "Oh, I want, my player to be fast." So they'll take, I'm just making this up, but defensive awareness down to 80 on a defensive mid to get, acceleration to 90 or speed to 90 or physical contact to 100, or just there's so much basic information that even veteran players will miss. So I'll eventually get it to where you guys can kind of see where you're at, have curriculum. I even have a little test in place where you can kind of measure where you need to start. Then I would have level 1, level 2, all the way up. Right now it's only 3 levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced. But there's going to be a ton more, so you can really pinpoint what you need to work on and then go into that area. It will be a set piece area, a shooting area, a passing area, tactics area, player builds area, right? In-game footage breakdown so you can understand how players move in the current meta, right? All these things are going to come in detail, but in the meantime, you can look for that. You can know if it's going to be more base level information with the 1, intermediate info with the 2, and then 3 is the most advanced. You can just get an idea. It doesn't mean veterans can't learn from level 1 videos, and it doesn't mean newer players can't learn from level 3 videos, right? So hopefully that helps you out. What's up, Lone Wolf? How are you? Just found your Twitch OG. I'll be supporting and watching from here. Thanks a lot, Lone Wolf. Appreciate you. If you hear me talking to people, then you're like, who's he talking to? I'm on OBS, so I'm streaming to like 4 different platforms. I'm on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and X. So I can see all the chats though. So both YouTube and Twitch. Just know that if you hear me talking, you don't see comments. That's what it is. But thank you so much, Lone Wolf. Your support means the world. I need to start getting more on Twitch for sure. All of them I really need to get more. I'm going to be on live a lot more. So I wanted to lay that out there. Expect more from that. This series is now concluded. You're going to see kind of a special tool I have added, and I'm going to try to show you right now. So let's say I watch a video. Let me pull it up. Let's say I'm breaking down gameplay, okay? All right, I'm breaking down gameplay. Now, as we're watching this gameplay, one sec. Gotta open this up. Hold on, let me... There we go, I can move it here. Okay. So, say we're watching this gameplay here, okay? And all of a sudden, I'm just going to make something up. I'm watching, I say, all right, guys, stop here. We need to look at the positioning, right? And then I'm talking about it, and I'm saying, I'm just going to make something up here. 1 second. Let me go to the right thing. Boom. Okay, Bottini here on the ball needs to play into the central area here to his CMF. Oh, why did the line go away like that? Hold on. I need to fix this line so it doesn't go away. Might need to be settings. Hold on. This will be pretty cool. Just give me 1 second. This is kind of a testing thing. Why did that line go away? Hold on. Off. Okay, perfect. So I'll say Platini here. Needs to play to the CMF. Who then needs to play a looping ball as Platini spins out and runs to it. Then what that will do is throw off these 2 center backs right here. Let me go to undo it, square. Then if you look at the players in the pink, they're way out of position. Like, I'm just making this up, right? So I do this. Boom. And obviously, I'll be faster with this as I go. Boom. So I pull it up. Now I come in and we're watching that, and I just talked about it, and I quickly, that's the toolbar that I'm using. And then boom. So then I come in and I can talk to you about exactly what I went over, right? And show you. So as I stop the video and I'm doing all this, obviously it would be quicker. I'm going to get better at this as I go. Now you actually have drawings. I just made a bunch of stuff up, but you can see the details that I can add here. And that pin that you see right there, right? On screen right there, that is what I can use. There's so many different options. So where people have more, instead of just going, yeah, so Platini plays the ball back. I did it earlier on stream, and I could tell, like, this is confusing what I'm saying. Like, Platini plays the ball back. He's going to spin out, and then as he spins out, the CMF is going to play a looping ball. And notice that the center backs are so far. Watch when I play this afterwards. They're going to have no clue what to do or whatever. And you're like, what the hell? Which way is he spinning, this and that? So then, after that, I would quickly go, and boom, we're back into the game. I switch right back to the game. And we're on there, baby. You get what I'm saying? And then we'd be watching. Right? And then once again, all right. You see here, the difference is blah, 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 blah. And then I start again. Like, watch this run from the left back here. Wait, why in the hell? Interesting. So why? See, and I'm still learning, boys. Still learning. So why on earth? Is it not letting me? Isn't it not letting me do a? That's very interesting. I have to figure this out. So I'm trying to draw right now. And let me see here. I'm going to have to figure this out. Boom. I know there's something going on here. There's some reason. But I got to figure out why. Oh, there we go. But why wouldn't it let me draw on the screen? Interesting. What the hell? So I'll work on this as I go, but I had to show you guys this. All right, so X that out. Boom. There we go. So boom, I do it again. Bam. I tap. I go in. Stretch that. Pull it up. And let's just pretend real quick. That I wanted to show you guys something. Boom. And then there it goes. I just randomly drew lines. So now you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's exactly how we'll do it. So obviously I got to get used to the tool itself. This is literally, I just got it yesterday. But you'll be able to see. So it's lines, the boxes. We can draw it all there. Right? So it's going to be pretty cool, man. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to allow me to do what I do. And this is literally what I do in real life. Now, we have a much more advanced system But at the end of the day, there's no way I'm spending like thousands of dollars because the stuff I have is like it's crazy good, but it's for legit real life recruiting, real life like tracking players' movement everywhere. Now I'd like to get there, and once we get to a certain amount of subs, which I know with your support we'll get there, then we'll have it where I can literally do tests. I can bring the same program I use in real life. We can track the movement of Hullet. We could track the movement of Vier. We can translate it to a heat map. You can see how many times players connected, and then it will save those in a certain spot. It's crazy, guys. You can't do this part, but nowadays with these video sessions, okay, these are so advanced now that managers have each player essentially like microchipped, right? Whether it's like the chest, whether you wear it in your like heart rate monitor, or there's some that are going in the on like the bottom part of a cleat. It's so tiny, like a dot, and it tracks you everything you do, and then that translates. It's crazy. So when you guys want to dig in and really work on eFootball and really put the time and effort in, I'm going to have those different levels. So we'll have those basic levels, just like, you know, up, back, and throughs, give and goes. Here's this. Intermediate level where we start getting into why, how to really use, like my next video, I'm going to talk about why long ball counter is meta and the different ways that you can utilize long ball counter. You don't have to be a rat and just kick and run, right? You can still play football and enjoy it. Anybody who has a life is not going to turn on a football game to use exploits, to kick and run, to go for nothing but one type of shot, whether it's a blitz, curl, or a cross. A vast majority of players want to enjoy the game, and they want to reach their full potential. Because we all know winning is more fun, but even more than winning, it's playing good football. And that's what I'm going to help you guys get to. Right? But yeah, don't worry, Lone Wolf. You didn't miss anything. I'm just using this as the example. And I'll get rid of that guy for you real quick. Give me one sec. Gotta get rid of some Twitch troll. I gotta get my mods from over on my other. I don't have Twitch mods yet, so I'll do it myself. Stream manager. Chat. And there goes Legacy 110. He has 72 messages. 0 anything himself, of course. Holy shit. Guys, I have a literal stalker. A literal stalker. I used to love you, and then you stopped playing UFL. Now I am your biggest nightmare. And then he said, you go to goals sucks, it's terrible. Then a little bit later, it's you play eFootball is terrible. You only have 1 like on YouTube. I don't know where he's talking about. Bitch, snowflake, bitch. You need to get punched in the face. Go play UFL. Please play UFL. F you for not playing UFL, but he actually said the word. 75 times he's been doing this, and he's on there again today. Dude, you need truly, my friend, Legacy 110. Please seek help. These people on here, now you guys know why I'm so private. Like, I made that mistake one time. Right? I made that mistake one time where I was going back and forth. The trolls like, you don't do this, you don't do that. So I showed where I coached the club. I put a picture. I did the camera the one time. Next thing you know, I'm getting a freaking call after training, and some psychopath got a hold of the director, an email address I didn't even use, and was saying all this shit. Oh shit, I just spilled my coffee. So ever since then, I scrubbed that. If you guys remember that, if you know, you know, but I got to get all that off. And I have a family and shit that randomly comes in. There's no way I'm risking with these weirdos out there. Someone stepping in, or you know what I mean? Nick did a video. Well, let's check it out. What is it? What is he saying? Bro, it's not LBC in itself. It's the way the players use LBC. Because you can use quick counter just as ratty. That's what he's not understanding. But is it a new video, Eris, or is it different? Let's see, guys. Before we get into events, let's see if Nick's got a new one. My boy Nick. And I respect the hell out of Nick. I truly, truly do. Oh, here we go. I truly respect Nick big time, guys. I'm going to show you this, too, where he rips FC apart. But this is all about you guys. Do you guys want to start? I'm going to be on here for a long... Like, this is your weekend, guys. So I'm going to be on here nonstop. Please just make sure you leave likes on the video. Please let me see those comments. And that's fuel, guys. As long as you want me on here, I'll be on here. So do you guys want to start with some reactions, or you want me to get into some events? It's totally up to you. Leave them in the messages. For now, I'll start with the reaction real quick. I just at least want to scroll through because Nick's got it. Nick's such a raw good player. He picks up Football Manager. He's a champion of the league. Goes to Champions League final. If you don't know, that's so hard in Football Manager. Picks up eFootball. He's good. He's good at everything. What up, Kojo? How you guys doing? All right, so let's get into this reaction. We have plenty of time to play events. So let's see. So he gets the big time dictator Mbappe. Guys, big time dictator. Hold on. Is that even the name for real? I don't think it is. Isn't it Victory Drivers? What the hell, big time dictator? Did he mess that up? What? Do you guys know? Is that a mess up? Appreciate it, Kojo. Feel free. I'll be on here a lot. This is community weekend. I'll be playing against you guys, breaking down your videos. Remember, I got to show you one thing before I react. Remember, if you guys want me to react to your videos, even if you can go as long as one whole game, okay? If you guys want it, you simply do this. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, you go into my Discord, links in my YouTube bio, all the bios for my different socials, whether it's X, TikTok, whatever, right? You go in here, what you see on screen. Shout out to the members, by the way. We're going crazy, guys. 400 plus. We just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And I'm speaking early on that. I think we're like 390 something, whatever it is. But it's going to go so fast. By the time people watch this, it will be 400 plus. Speak it into existence, right? The fact that we're already at 400 so quickly. When we took a break and said, screw this until Smart Assist was fixed. And then I made a promise. As soon as Smart Assist got dealt with in a way, even though it didn't get removed, we're on. And we've been on, boys. But you go into here. You can talk eFootball General if you aren't familiar with this. Tactics, player reviews, tips and tutorials. We have our tournaments, our league page where you can check out all the league competitors talking shit. You can see the table, the scores. Shout out to my boy Smooker, who's been doing an incredible job running this and helping me out. I mean, this dude has truly been a godsend. So shout out to him. I have tons of right hand men. It's not right hand man. Like my day one is Phil, and then Renegade's right there behind him. But as far as right hand men just helping me out, guys like Smooker, Phil, Renegade, all these guys, Ono Zap, right here, incredible people. And then all the competitors like Tiago, Tim, all these guys. Tim's one of my moderators. So, yeah, keep coming on, Lone Wolf. I got to get to know you a little bit better, but you show some consistency, and you absolutely can become a mod on there. Make sure you join the Discord. But here's what I want to show you. There's our coaching staff where we talk about the future of the channel and start planning. We're planning for tournaments right now. The OG Coaches the Community Series. You drop videos in here, as I say right here. If you have videos and you want them to be broken down, if you want particular questions answered, like, hey, what am I doing wrong here? Rate my performance. Rate what you think about this striker here. What do you think about... You drop the videos, and I'll give you my honest assessment. No BS, no sugarcoating. If you suck, I'm going to tell you, but in a good way where you can improve, right, and learn from sucking. If you're great, I'm going to tell you. If you're okay, I'm going to tell you. Whatever it is, if you want an honest answer, that's what you're going to get. Not only that, but that's the only answers I give. So don't send videos if you want me to kiss your ass, because I don't rock like that. But if you want me to truly help you and break your videos down, upload them onto the OG Coaches, the community series. I've already upgraded the server, so you should be able to upload these. Other servers you can't. I pay the price to be able to get this because I think it's worth it. I think it's a great tool. So give me some videos, guys, and this is where we'll break them all down. Perhaps I'll even turn them into videos and you can see those. Right? And then I wanted to show you something here. For, I don't want to go into necessarily the private messages part, but to make it fair, let's say you guys have channels or you're getting started, right? If you... Just because at first I would do this for every single person. I have no problem. I love you guys. I love answering the questions. But I had to start turning it in a way where if I'm taking time out or taking space out, I have to start putting it towards the channel. Because that's how we grow. Otherwise, it will turn into just me giving shout outs and me answering questions the whole time. Even comments. I try to answer everyone, but I had to start at least leaving reactions showing you that I read it. But I can't answer every single one. I realize that. Like, you know, it's a good problem to have. But let's say you're trying to promote your channel. Let's say you're trying to... You can do that all day on Discord. But let's say you wanted a shout out. Let's say you have a big video coming out. You put a lot of work. You want people to know. Whatever it is. Instead of, like, having to turn everybody down, just simply become a Discord member. That's all it is. Because part of Discord is helping, you know, dictate the future of the channel. Help me decide what content's coming next and all that. I just simply added that to it, right? I'm not going to make a whole separate shout-out membership, but Discord membership, and then you can get shout-outs based off of that. You know, you could check out Ono Zaps from the other day. Just wanted to throw that out. So if you ask me, that's the answer you're going to get. I wish I could just say, yeah, I'll shout you out in this video. Yeah, I'll answer your question on your tactics here. Yes. But if I do that, I will never have time. So just wanted to put that out. There is a way to get all that, but it's just based on, you know, join the memberships. You give to the channel that way, and I give to you, whether it's the coaching or the shout-outs, whatever it is. What up, Jay Marsh? How are you, big dog? Welcome, brother. Glad you're in here. So make sure you're uploading videos on here. I love to react. I love to help you guys out. And then let's get into these reactions. One sec. Check out these Nick videos. There's two. I want to talk about that FC27 footage, which, God, spoiler alert, guys, the game is a joke. But then I also want to get into this video here, because apparently he gets pissed at LBC. Remember, it's the players, not actually LBC. But let's take a look.
Easy today, but we're going to play a couple games. He has a new skin this game, so quick counter, we're going to go quick counter.
So let's check out what he's playing. 2 advanced strikers. I'm not saying it can't work. I think my boy Jay Mars told me to do that with Suarez and Ronaldo. And then he's got creative playmaker De Bruyne, which I have De Bruyne and Modric. I just can't get on with De Bruyne in eFootball. And then the Messi is an SS. That Messi card is a fraud in my opinion, guys. I like my Messi way better. At least my Messi's got the blitzer. This Messi doesn't have the blitzer, and he just doesn't move, bro. He's like, the way he plays, and it's crazy because he's a deep lying forward too. I don't like this Messi card. I don't know what they did differently to him. You guys tell me if you agree or not. Maybe I just got to utilize him more. I got this Modric. So I have Modric and De Bruyne. And then I have Vieira. I have Varane on my bench. I have Desai in my reserves. I don't have Lam. I didn't go over Kook. Well, let's see how Mbappe does. Let's see what Nick has to say in these games.
Really excited for this team, bro. I think it's going to be a nice
and I love Nick. Respect him respectfully. He's not good at all with tactical setups with any of that, but he is a freaking player, guys. You can't deny that. Right? He is a freaking player.
I can't believe Mbappe has one-time pass. So what I want to do for you guys today is remember to do the skill. I want to remember to do the new skill for you guys. Bro, I think Ronaldo's the best card in the game, guys. Because shooting is so tough in this game. If you get open with him, you will score that every time. Like, what a card this is, man. Mbappe, Ronaldo, Mbappe. Wait, we gotta try that. Right stick to the left stick up, down. Oh, that's the move.
This is a very good run. He's found some space. He's gone backward here. Showing good feet.
I don't feel like the skill move is that effective. See, I thought it was going to be like a way faster shot fake, but it doesn't seem that effective. Yeah, I don't know about this tap trick. He also has acceleration burst, which I think is double tap R2, I think. I never really used that, though. I probably should, because people do really like it. Oh, what a play. Wow. Oh, my God, where the...
This is Ronaldo. Oh, super ball.
What a finish. Guys, what a finish, to be honest. Really impressive finish there.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no
The skill move doesn't seem like it's worth the spin for, guys.
Straight away, he was never going to get to it.
Well, no shot. I hope no one would do that. But guys, I think Suarez is better than Ronaldo. Shit, Romario I think is better than Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo's a very good striker, but why Suarez is the best in the game right now? He adds the hybrid ability where he's still shifty enough on the ball. You can do some insane stuff with him. He's got the physical ability. He's going to win some aerial duels, going to score some headers for you if and when you have crosses, right? And then he's also got attacking surge, and it makes 1,000% difference. You can tell the certain runs he gets to and the little boost he has. And his layoffs are incredible too. So he's not just a goal scorer. I mean, he's gotten a lot of assists. Ronaldo, very good player, very good finisher, no attacking surge, very good in the air too, not as shifty on the ball. I don't think this Ronaldo card is better than Suarez. What do you guys think? Woo-hoo-hoo! Nick is so good.
Ronaldo, guys, I'm in love with this game. You could call it...
Nick is so good, dude. No matter what you say about his tactics, not knowing this and that, who gives a shit? The dude is a player, bro. The dude is a player.
Sunny Football Hub. He is goated, man. Mbappe. Mbappe.
I give Ronaldo a 9 on, I think, on eFootbase. No, maybe I did give him a 10 still, because he still is very good. Let me tell you in 1 sec.
Oh my God.
You guys can see all my ratings on eFootbase as well, by the way.
In this game, that's why I always say eFootball. If they got rid of long ball counter, it has the highest skill gap of the entire marketplace. You have to think through passes, shots, everything. Defending.
Amen.
Not easy to play this game, bro. And I'm good at the game. You guys are very good.
He said it, I'm good at the game. You guys aren't very good. He just, hey, he's going back at the trolls getting him in eFootball for sure. It's crazy. Look at this dude. I mean, his opponent's not very good, obviously, but it don't matter. He's still a beast. All right. I'll tell you what I rated Ronaldo in a sec. You guys can check all that out. eFootbase. You can download it on your phones. Way better than eFootball Hub, honestly. Check it out. You can literally see all my personal builds. I'm a verified creator on there. Oh, yeah, I gave him a 10. Him and Suarez. So, I'm not far off from Nick, but I just think Suarez is better. Oh, that would have been nasty.
Bro, that was so nice.
That would have been nasty.
Guys, in eFootball 27, you're going to be able to do like crazy volleys, which is cool. Because like, I do feel like volleys.
Yeah, Stunning Shot will now be available for bicycle kicks and volleys and stuff. That's going to be sick. As long as it's not fake or like gimmicky. I gotta work on mine. How are you guys with goalkeeper movement? I gotta work on. I'm so used to the FC shit. I gotta get used to even just the L1 and press. But I do like how you don't have to switch off the goalie and they still make commands so you can move them. It absolutely is a skill in eFootball. They did brilliant.
Different, but the money in it's just like.
I said this morning though, guys. Like,
it's just miles
I wish, like, I don't know if it's a Japanese culture thing where over there they like the AI. Like, there's a reason this is the only game where you can let the AI play your AI events and let the AI play for you, period. When they have their like events, you could see like the type of presentation. The aesthetics aren't as good as like an FC, or their menus are kind of old school looking. But if you look at like the Japanese culture and like the hot topics, if you will, or like what all their shorts are centered around and what the people playing this game would play over there and follow, and it's very similar to India where it's different from over here. And I wonder if some of these things that we want in both North America and Europe, it seems to be the same. Even South America, we all have very similar like what the hot topics are, like what our culture's like. I'm not saying there aren't differences, there are, but Japan and India are far different. And I wonder if that's where some of the disconnect is, where if like some of this is normal. I see a lot of India creators from India on mobile, but not console, and I don't see any Japanese. I know there's got to be a lot, but I just don't see them over here. But like when you see their presentations, do you guys notice that the presenters over for eFootball, they always look like awkward. Everyone looks awkward when an eFootball like Connect or the World Championships. Nobody looks like they are comfortable talking to others. It's like they remind me of like these genius coders that go to school 6 days a week. I don't know if that's in Japan too or just China, or if that's a rumor, but that's what I hear. You guys tell me if it's true or not. But that just are coders and do great with the player IDs and like the physics of the game, but then they add all this AI stuff. Like, I need to know when I pass left, the pass will go left. When I pass right, the pass will go right. Not like the AI switches up and this animation changes this. And it's got to be you versus the opponent's skill. And it seems like they make too many things about AI, in my humble opinion. And I don't know why that is. The culture thing is just a guess. It's just an observation.
Thank God, bro. 200 MS. He's on a 3-bar. He's not on 200 MS. At least he's on attacking, bro. That I can respect.
Alright, let me see if I can update this.
He's not bad so far. KDB's going to slow down there. Dude, I have 4 losses this season. 3 of them are to these guys. I don't lose to anybody.
See, I knew it. Guys, sorry, my
Dude, look, guys.
Nice. AMG True, thank you, bro. Appreciate your support.
Dude, how is the press so good?
Here we go. Let's hear this. Let's hear this now.
You can defend this well in the press.
He always gets pissed.
Bro, shut up. I'm fucking clear of you. You're a fucking rat. You little fucking rat.
Oh, here we go. I knew it was coming. Let's watch. Alright, guys, now listen, you hear me do this too. I was mad this morning, and my opponent, we had like an even game, but the connection was so bad, my opponent ended up leaving, and I was pissed the whole time too, and I went on the rant, and it's like, Konami's making enough money to fix some of this shit. Do I agree with Nick on everything he's saying about LBC? No, because I think it could be quick counter too. I think it's just the players. It could be cross spammers. It's like, the shortcut takers, the players that are taken away from how brilliant this game could be, it's them. It's not just one play style. I get where he's coming from, but in my opinion, it's not just LBC. If you take LBC away, they'll just turn it into rats playing quick counter. I play tons of quick counter rats. You got to take both of them away, honestly. Keep possession out wide, regular long ball, and the new overload. Get rid of the both counter setups, and these guys will be cooked because they have no idea how to trigger their own runs. They have no idea how to, possess the ball correctly and properly build the ball up. They rely on the counter-attacking auto runs and either parking the bus or press. That's it. LBC and quick counter, it's the same rats, only different defensively. One set likes parking the bus, everyone behind the ball, kick it up the field. Quick counter likes pressing like crazy, kicking it up the field. It's both kick and run, just different defensively. But let's hear what he has to say.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go, you little Capella.
And by the way, I'm not saying every player's like that. I'm saying the rats who do it. That's why they utilize those two. I'm not saying... Again, my next video is talking about how you can still play good football in these setups. I'm just saying the rats, that's how they... Oh, wow. What was Nick doing, though? Let's rewind it just a bit. Let me break this down. I do kind of agree with him, although he pointed right at the defender. I think he wanted it to bend around, but then again, sometimes it does, so I get where he's coming from. It's like all the AI assistants, and in this play where the player on the ball would clearly bend it around the player, you give no assistance, right? That's where the inconsistencies are. Like, you guys know that outside of the foot or inside of the foot little curler they do? It's like, that should have happened there.
Man, Modric, bro. Get wide open, brother. Nah, that's a goal.
Okay. That freaking run by Lothar Matthäus was insane, guys. Okay, I'm not saying that giveaway would piss me off too, because I get where Nick's coming from, right? I'm not saying, on the other hand, I'm not saying that necessarily, I could see both sides. The interception wasn't bad or anything. It's just that player could have bent it around him. Look at this run from Matthäus. Let's go back just a little bit more. All right, you guys ready? Watch Matthäus right in the center. Watch this cut. You see that? That is eFootball, guys. In FC, Matthäus would have just kept sprinting forward and would have ran into the goalie, ran through the goal, wouldn't have been open. Did you see that little cut? Super realistic. Now, it also does give the player, like, would this player have been smart enough to do that? Maybe, maybe not. But guess what? He still had to be smart enough to find the pass, and he did. That run was brilliant. That looked like some FC shit where you triggered that little... You know how you can trigger them to go a different direction? That's what that looked like. That was nasty. But in eFootball, they don't need stupid shit like player lock and all that because you have an exceptional attacking AI like that. That was a beautiful run, dude. Absolutely cooked him.
This game is so bipolar because his play style sucks ass cheeks, bro. If they got rid of this, this would be the best game on the football marketplace in 10 years.
100% AMG. I agree with you, bro.
It's disgusting how overpowered this is. I'm sorry.
Apparently, no way.
Get fucking cooked, bro. Shut
How the fuck did he do that?
the fucking rat.
Excuse my language.
Rat.
All right, so apparently, though, players can lag on purpose by downloading games and downloading programs and stuff in the background. You guys tell me if that's true or not. Someone DM'd me and told me that. Like, hey, when you're getting that lag and it's always in the worst times, like AMG's saying, apparently they can do that on purpose. Now, I have no doubt players have. I don't doubt anything after players purposely crash the game with that one formation to get wins, which is disgusting. Why even play the game if you don't want to play, like you idiots? But can players really go up 1-0 and then start lagging on purpose? Or see a player's way better and lag to make it even? You guys tell me. What up, Zeddy? How are you, buddy?
Promote this fucking tactic to a pro, you're a fucking coward. Because you guys are what's wrong with this game. You continue to support this bullshit play. You're a fucking coward. Because you guys are what's
Let's hear what he's saying.
Shut up, Kami. I don't care what the comments say. This is bullshit, this play style, bro. And if you're in this community, I don't care if you're a content creator, I don't care who you are, you play this shit, you promote this fucking tactic to your pro, you're a fucking coward. Because you guys are what's wrong with this game. You continue to support this bullshit play style, man. Alright, bullshit. Off-ball defending, 8 players in a box.
The problem is, my man Nick, you cannot play, and he might be playing possession. If he's playing possession, on paper that should be, I haven't been watching closely enough, I've been multitasking. I got to see if he's playing possession. If so, that on paper should beat LBC. Does it always do that? No. But if he continues to play quick counter against LBC, he's going to continue to have problems. LBC is designed, just like Overload's designed to force players to use wingers again and force the game out wide, because it concentrates a bunch of players wherever the ball is. So if your team's all centralized, you're going to be so clustered up. So Overload is going to, on paper, get crushed by out wide. You understand what I'm saying? In a mid block. If you're playing a high line, right, and you're trying to quick counter a team that's sitting back, and then they in turn, when all your players are out of position, can win the ball and counter you, that's a problem. So, yeah, but sometimes they switch. Like for me, I'll show you mine right now. So, look. So if you guys ever see my gameplay, mine always starts with LBC. But this is how I play 90. So LBC is what I play against quick counter. But when I play against anything else, if I play against possession, I go possession, mirror match. If I play against long ball, long ball, long ball would probably be, let me think real quick. Yeah, long ball, I play possession. If I play LBC, I don't do LBC versus LBC. I go possession. And then what's the other one? Out wide, I go possession. Cross spammers, I go possession. I only play LBC against quick counter. Even LBC where I could play LBC. Now sometimes in those mirror matches, LBC versus LBC, I'll do it sometimes depending, like if possession just isn't working well. But 98% of the time I'm playing my sub tactic. So I don't necessarily go what's on the screen. I like all my opponents thinking this is what I'm playing, especially when I'm not. Right? If it's quick counter, this is what I'm playing. But if it's not, and so I didn't know if he did that. He doesn't use his sub tactic. Good, yeah, that's what he should do, is use possession if someone uses LBC. So what's the deal here? So he's playing possession right now against this opponent. This is not, so he has no, so wait, he's not playing, wait, what happened? I watched him play quick counter before. He was getting all those crazy runs. When did he switch to possession? And he still hasn't set up his sub tactic? Why? That's crazy. Bro, that shows you how good he is as a raw player. He doesn't even use sub tactic. He still doesn't know. Like, there's so many things where it's like, there's no way you're this good, but you don't know X, Y, and Z. It's wild to me, bro. He reminds me of those players. Did you ever grow up with those players? Like, for off season, I had to do all my off season workouts. If I didn't, I'd come in so out of shape and I'd be so rusty. Whereas I had teammates that wouldn't touch a ball the entire summer, wouldn't do their summer workouts. They'd come in ripped as shit, do great on the beep test, do great on the any fitness test. And as soon as they touched the ball, it looked like they were in mid-season form. If I tried to do that, I would be Division 8, bro. So it reminds me of that. He just has to log in and play. And it's like, that's cool, though. There's another guy named Pizzola that's the same way. He's a foreign player. But he has subtitles on his videos. I'll show you guys some of his stuff, too. No matter what football game he picks up, he goes to the top. Right? And I've done that too. I've played at the top level of each game, but it takes a lot of work. Like, all the work and shit I put out is not just me telling you guys, it's stuff that I do too. So let's hear him.
You can call me sad for spending money. I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, I'll switch it over. Sorry.
You parked the bus, bro.
Zeddy, I don't think he does, bro.
Okay. Here we go. How?
Nick is the type of guy, he's like, I'm playing. I want to log in and play. Screw the boring stuff. I'm playing. It's like, I respect it.
I care about winning.
I couldn't do it, but I respect it.
I have 4 losses season. 3 of them are exactly to that player. One guy is in possession style playing well and beats me. Okay, I lose that game. I deserve it. This guy, bro, I don't care. I don't care that I beat him. This guy wasted 20 minutes of my fucking life because he plays like a coward. Alright, guys, this guy's Brazilian, bro. No way he's gonna play that way. No way. There's just no way. There's no way. I think Deschamps' long ball counter possession, right? Maybe there is a way. Oh, God. Conte and Vieira. Oh, God, guys. Could be in trouble here. We haven't had a lot of players in super up form today. At least we have Vieira in up form for this game. I'm going to go with Hazard this game. I'm going to try Hazard instead of De Bruyne this game.
All right, now, for this one, I want to really break down some of his gameplay. Oh, brilliant. Dude. Bro. It's not even that intricate. It's just brilliant vision. It's just brilliant vision and having intent. I mean, watch this. He's patient. He doesn't force it forward. So watch here. He sees it's not on here. Right? So then he's patient. He doesn't try to drive. I might have tried to drive that lane to go for a blitz curl or something, and then the defender has a good chance of knocking me off the ball. He's super patient. Goes back to his CDM. Look at, he's already. Oh my God. So this is a bit on the opponent. What was that opponent playing again? I hate some of the spacing here. Like, his setup doesn't seem like it should be. Well, he pulled Vieira out of position. That's where he made a mistake first. Just mark that passing lane to make sure your opponent can't hit that blitz curler. That's all you got to do. And then keep centralized a bit. That's Desai, guys. That's where he screwed up. Look at the opponent. How did his Desai? Guys, I've been telling you about this, though. I know he's controlling him right here, but let's watch how Desai got so out of position. You ready? I can't wait for the fluid formations. Rats think it's going to mean they can play 10 players behind the ball, then 10 attacking. They don't understand how transition works. They're going to get cooked if they do that. They think, oh, I can now put... No, dipshit. When you lose the ball and you have 10 players up to pitch, you're going to get cooked. Right? When you have all your players sitting in the box and then you win the ball, right? Like, it ain't going to be like you think. All right, let's get back in. So, okay, so pay attention to Desai here. That's where he screwed up right there, guys. One more time because this is important. Right here. Okay? So right now he's Davids. That's fine. Let him go hunt. Davids is a destroyer defensive mid, but this is the other problem. He has Desai. Now watch. Ready? Boom. Yes, Desai is a destroyer. So first thing you can't do, if you're going to use two destroyers, you cannot have them on the same side. You're going to end up with a huge gap, which is what he does. Right? And then for two, I really don't even like having two destroyers, even if you have them on opposite sides. I'm not saying I don't do it sometimes. Like right now. Look at my squad. Now, this isn't my regular starting lineup. Regularly, I have Rodri there. And I'm mixing and matching my tactics right now. But you see how my destroyer is on the side of my build-up, then my destroyer center back is on the side of my anchor man. So my anchor man is always going to be in front there, and my build-up's always going to be here, right? Same reason for my attacking fullback. I have my box-to-box on the side. Now this might turn into whole player Bellingham, and in that case, this will really have to be Rodri, and could even sometimes be double anchorman with Mecha because Mecha is so good on the ball if I need him. But it's extremely important to cover this whole Zambrotta, but he's so valuable in the attack. But anyway, and I'm messing with this 4-4-1-1 I showed a little bit earlier. I'll talk to you guys about that too. Back to this though. So now his Desai's totally cooked, and he gave up a goal before he even realized it. I mean, any even decent player, look at the gap he leads. And then remember, look how many players are open because of this. He needed to switch off here and get that Desai back into position. But watch what he does. Why would you do that, brother? Yep, so now he's still running around with his center back. I mean, this is crazy bad defending. And then now look at, because of it, 3 players covering 4 guys. So what that means is that you have 1 player that's kind of spacing between 2, so he's really doing nothing. Because look at how much space. No matter what, this is a goal. It was still a good goal, but the opponent made it so easy. I mean, he had no chance. Look at this.
What a goal.
So...
Oh
my God, he got... Hold on.
Player IDs in this game is why I love this game, bro. That's such a good run, man.
Oh, no.
BDA? Oh, that's a BDA, no?
He's going to score on a free kick.
Jump the wall. That's what's annoying. I didn't jump the wall. I knew he was going to do
Doesn't matter, Nick. They do it automatically. You got to move. Guys, if you don't know, it doesn't matter. There's a way to do it, like if you pause a game and shit. Don't worry about all that. Move your keeper. You don't got to move him all the way over. Just move them generally. You can stay on your keeper, or if you're worried, if they see you on your keeper, they'll play it short. Or at least that's what I do. That's fine. Then put another player defensively behind the wall where your keeper can't cover. So your keeper's right in the middle, ready. He can get to each corner. But then you put a player there in the middle. Now, I wish you could make the player lay down sideways like you can in FC. That would be even better. Like they do that now, thanks to Ronaldinho, by the way, who made this shot famous and people started using it after. But that's what you got to do. You got to move your goalie a bit. You got to put a player there. You got to at least make them know, like, hey, I know what you're doing. Maybe they'll still shoot it, but a lot of times that'll be enough to stop it or scare them from shooting it.
Throughout my life, guys, I didn't jump the wall. I wonder, they must just auto jump. That sucks.
They must just see how he just learned that. That's crazy to me. Like you could tell, but it's cool because he's unapologetically him. So I'm not saying, oh, you should do this. He's obviously super successful. I'm not saying that at all. He can do what he wants. But I'm the type of person, like, I'm going to have all this. Not only am I going to learn it, but I'm going to share all this so my community can get better. Like, he's more like, watch me play, I'm good, and he is, and entertain. I'm more like, I love to play, but I want to coach and help people, you know? So anyway, that's how you can handle that.
I'm sitting here telling myself not to click the jump button because I thought he was going to do that. Damn.
He said not to click the jump button, which obviously you can make the wall jump, but he doesn't realize that auto jump happens.
Bro. Yeah, this guy plays so attacking.
Oh, nice try. Oh, here we go again. Oh.
Messi doesn't make that pass, bro. That bothers me. How does Messi not make that pass, bro?
You see that?
See, this guy's playing.
See what I was telling you? Watch that run again, guys. Watch this. And then watch this pass. How? Ready? Look at this run, by the way. This is what makes eFootball special. This is why I like that 4-4-1-1 kind of, and perhaps with Bellingham and Hull players making CMF type runs deep like this, even though I know he has hazard AMF. But these deep runs go unmarked all the time. But how? He's right. Look at Messi's pass here. Beautiful run. Look at Messi's pass. Look at this run. Perfect timing. How? There's no way Messi doesn't miss that. He can be 72 years old and he'll make this pass. No way! That's fucking bullshit. Sorry for my language again. But that's BS. I'd be so mad there, bro.
Really, Messi doesn't make that pass, bro. That bothers me. How does Messi not make that pass, bro?
It's impossible.
This guy's playing football. He's trying to build out the back, which I always respect.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space.
Goal. Come on. Thank you. Ronaldo should have scored that. We take it, though. What a f***ing play, bro. You know,
I have that problem with Ronaldo, too. Oh, my God.
crazy,
Oh, Nick!
Crazy. This guy's playing crazy 1-2s, to be honest.
What a goalie movement.
Crazy football. Crazy. This guy's playing crazy 1-2s, to be honest.
You guys all know how hard that is, bro. Like, you're focused on one area, and then you got to quickly L1 click, boom. I'm trying to still get used to it. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. What a play by this opponent. It's a very good player. Shout out to Luca Toni 44. I guess he's a Brazilian player, or I don't know if he's from Brazil or just Brazilian, but what a player. Not so much defensively. You might not want to watch him defensively, but attacking, he's very good. Oh, beautiful.
Near post. That's a near post shot. Nice play, guys.
Oh, my God.
Over f***ing committing, bro. It's a goal.
Dude. This dude
It's one of the better attacking players I've
is insane in attack.
Possession guy that actually plays attack, though.
Guys, that...
Again, I mean, the first
Hold on,
one
we gotta watch that
he
again.
got lucky with plays.
I want to see this guy's formation, too. If he could defend, bro, this would be... This player's insane.
It's a goal.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Near post. That's a near post shot.
All right, here it is.
Nice play, guys.
It was Mbappe. 1-2. I didn't see the other player, but say Yamal,
I don't know why I keep over
Romario. They're about the same size.
committing, bro. It's a goal.
And Romario is just insane at finishing. Beautiful goal. I wish I could have seen that pass up so from the
One of better
midfielders.
attacking players I've played, at least the long ball counter or possession guy that actually plays attack, though. It's a mistake again. I mean, the first one was unavoidable. He got lucky with the rebounds. For me, that's on me. That one is like my mistake 100%. And I had a shot that I could have just scored that I thought too.
Again, this almost fair again. Well, I happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Look at that. Wow.
Man, oh
That goal,
man.
guys. Wow.
All right, let's get into some events. This is making me want to play. Beautiful stuff. We're gonna watch another video. Shout out to Nick, bro. Always fun to watch. But I want to show you guys some FC 27 gameplay here in a bit because, dude, it's horrendous. And once you really dig into eFootball, you can easily see why FC can never truly catch up. I feel like if Konami can just take advantage of some of these areas that they're better in and just really smash and smash and go forward, right? Start smashing FC 27 on the areas they're struggling in. There will be no way, like, they'll take over for sure. Because technically right now, FC's still on top. They need the numbers to switch. I'm watching it. I want to play. Get online. I have Shevchenko on my team. Nice. Alright. See who we can use here. Typically, we'll just go Barca. We got a lot of Barca players. Dummy runner Alvarez, Puig, Jules. Chu is my anchor man, orchestrator. Yeah, so it'd be this way. Alright, let's go. I really like Cruyff, but what I want to do is this. I'm going to go with these two strikers. Nah, I want to go like this. This is what I played earlier, this 4-4-1-1. But I had an AMF here instead. I'm going to go SS here. Go Romario up top. I know I'm missing some size up there. Who else do I want to change, perhaps? Nene. I can't have Nene. Look at this bench. What the fudge? Let's go attacking. Screw it. It's an event, guys. I mean, let's have some fun here. We're going to keep this on this side because Marcelo goes more in the middle. I'm going to try to overload this side. So I'm going to put my box-to-box here. I'm going to keep this going. Then I'm going to get Nene out there on the defensive side because I have a ton of coverage here. So we'll overload here a bit with our orchestrator. We'll look, and then we'll overload with this triangle over here. Somewhat what overload is going to look like, honestly. And I'm fine with Nene. He's got regularly Vera. He's got a great weak foot. I'm not worried. This isn't the blitz curler one. Julian will make runs out of the way. No playstyle prolific winger. Let's see how we do here with this 4-3-3. Just have some fun. Why not? All right, let's get into it. But that's what overload's going to look like. The only difference is there won't be an overload in the left channel, overload in the right. It will literally be like your team will slide as a unit. Your team will slide as a unit, which is pretty freaking cool. But you got to be really quick with your passes. You got to be good with tiki-taka. You got to be comfortable with getting out of very pressured situations. At the very worst, it's going to make you very sharp and alert. get going. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And join the Discord. Link is in all the bios. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever. Make sure you guys are leaving comments. All that helps me out a ton. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Appreciate you guys big time. Now let's see what we got here. Amari, my boy. I don't really know Amari. I'm just kidding. I don't think I do. You never know, though. I love everybody in this community. The only players I go no holds barred on, and I'm the biggest dick because I know the intent behind what they're doing, are the ratty players. Literally can't stand the ratty players, bro. Because they're just so selfish to me, ruining a game for no reason when they could just compete. Oh, there's delay. Let me try to use that. Oh, in this game I can do this instead of playing the game the right way. Oh, let me do that. A bunch of those types of decisions are what create a rat. I'm going to play possession no matter what in this game. Ooh, I like the Barca versus Barca kits. I love the Kobe kits. Shout out Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. forever. You'll never die. You live forever through all of us. Whether you like basketball or not, everyone loves Kobe. Unfortunately, we're not in the Kobe kits. Oh my God. He's going... Okay, no he's not. I thought he was going double red. He was kidding. Oh! Nice little spin there. Holy slow-mo. Good D. What the? That was crazy. I should have played it quicker with Bellingham. That's where I sometimes mess up on. I tried something. Too slow, though. It would have to be quicker. Good, you have space. Holy double. Whoa! He had his sprint held down there. Oh, better ball. Oh, a little off. Too much. What the why? First of all, why would Bellingham make that run? He was in my way. And second of all, once he made it, why would... Oh my God, I'm playing like shit. Why would he stop? I wish they recycled there. I'm playing... Guys, I got it on possession. Why weren't they checking there? What in the fuck is going on with their running away? I'm literally in possession. Look it. He did it again. Now that was a good run. Terrible ball. I know I could have scored it, but I'm trying to have fun. Trying to try some different stuff. Nice manual step. I should have just scored that, though. You never do what I just did there, because then, you know, something stupid happens and the game, like, punishes you for being a shithead. I suck. Here comes the cross. I'm not going to score anything goofy. I want to do like give and go. I want to do something sick. Nice try, dude. Nice shot. I want to build it up every time out of the back. I'm going to challenge myself. This guy's got an all basic team, bro. Too slow. See, I hate how they just showed that. Like if you're gonna do if they're gonna do a long throw, they shouldn't show it. Right there, why? So then they make the runs the other times, and then there where it's on, he doesn't make it. No, now I triggered him. Now he will. Boom, you're in. See, I love stuff like that. Those triggered runs, if you time them right, bro, you're in every single time against the high line. Now, obviously, this dude ain't good, but it's still just right here. Right there. Boom. If you time that, I don't care if he has the best center backs in the game. And think about this next one. It's got attacking surge, guys. This next Bellingham. So, a whole player that can also play defense that you can put at CMF to make those deep runs. I strongly suggest, unless you know you wouldn't utilize them and you're fine with the box-to-box, I strongly suggest that you look into that whole player Bellingham. Because my whole player Hullet, who is not playing in this game, but they're just insane players. The whole players, like I have Eze and I have Cruyff that can play, that are whole players, but they're not defensively sound. The whole players that can also play some defense, that you can put at CF, that make those deep runs, that's what you want. What the? Oh! So wait. What the hell just happened there? When I marked the middle, why didn't my wingback come in? Because he was man marking? I didn't even check my team or put individual instructions on. I just went into the game. Because he's got a basic team. It's crazy. You can never tell if it's like, oh, he's got smart assist too. That's fine though. Oh! Nice slide. This little son of a gun. I should have done the cross. I should have done the cross. Alright, boom. Oh my god, the delay is so bad, bro. The delay is literally horrendous. Look at this. What in the fuck is going on? I'm so glad I'm done with divisions. I don't have to worry about that shit. I did a skill move there. It didn't trigger. Yeah, I'm so glad. How's divisions, guys? Is it terrible too? Literally feels like it's just not even regular eFootball. And how do some of these content creators, I see you everywhere on eFootball streams. No, Aries, you are everywhere, bro. I see you too. You're everywhere, big dog. That's cool though. You're a big fan. My boy Aries is from India. He won my giveaway, and then I couldn't send him the damn giveaway because I got to get him some rubies. They said nope, dollars to rubies don't happen here. Oh, sorry, AMG. I didn't see what you asked. Oh, now you see. Okay, cool. That was a while ago. I'm sorry, probably. Am I way late not seeing the comments? Let me check this again. I hate how this works like that. I hate how the comments get like... Sorry, I'm trying to fix a stream. What the? It's so dumb, guys. I cannot move. I mean, I don't really care, but... Hold on. Let me fix this. I cannot see any comments. I can't see anything. That's about to be me. I ain't playing FC no more. Oh, my God. I've been missing all these, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I've been missing all this. Random stuff just popped up on my OBS. That's how I realized I missed. What the? This game is crazy. Alright, so I'm going to catch up to these. That was my best and worst day. Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I know, Arius, it is terrible. I cannot move, bro. Gonna go see you. I can't believe I'm missing all this. Look how far behind I was. And it just randomly popped up now, and you sent that a while ago where you said, maybe I have different names or something. I'll catch up to these after. I'm sorry. I'm having technical difficulties. I should have played that defeat. We'll figure it out, though, boys. Just know I'm not ignoring you. I want him to volley it. Next year, though, guys, I could have stunning shotted that. Could have been nasty. It could have been nasty next year. All right, here, I'm going to do my play. Hold on. See if I can get it. There it is. Yes. There it is. The set play. Oh, I love that set play, guys. How I did it was diagonal. So now he's going to think I'm doing that. Watch. Now watch. He's going to think I'm doing that again. And watch how I do this. Perfect. Flick back. Oh, you got to win that, though. Chua. I call BS. We'll take it. Ain't kind of weird, but I tried something at least. Neymar is so just shifty and quick. Boom. Can't wait to... What's my Discord? Oh, AMG. Check out... Alright, here, I'll go check this. Go to any of my, like, YouTube bio, Discord... Discord. X bio... Kick bio, Twitch bio, you'll see the link to the Discords in there. But it's Gamester FC. If you guys can, share the link if you want. So, the reason why Inception's having trouble, I found out. So, I'll show you guys live. So, look at this. I shared this. I got this offer to to join. I just got another sponsorship offer. You got to be careful. So he's been getting money from U7 Buy. That's the same sponsorship I had. But if you guys haven't been following, I used to do the same thing where I put the commercials into my eFootball videos, even though they were for FC. Well, I stopped, luckily, and thank goodness I switched games because apparently they started getting on people. So this is a sponsorship I just now got offered as I was on. So like I said, I'm playing eFootball, and maybe you should cover eFootball. And that's what I told U7 Buy. So U7 Buy, she sent it, and I told everyone in chat, do not join him. That's why Inception's got 2 strikes right now. Because he's been putting the U7 Buy, and I actually didn't hear that until Nick. I don't think many people knew, but Nick said it on stream. So look what she sent. So it's $50 a video. That's really good money. That's good money, dude. You see, I confirmed it way back. That was like whenever it was. And then she asks me again a couple days ago. So I didn't respond to her, but I put it in the chat right here. I let everyone know, do not accept this because you'll get the money. That's great, but then you're going to get strikes. You're not going to be able to do content. As soon as I did that, she deleted that message. This last message, as if I didn't, already have it. But yeah, people are getting strikes for these. So if you haven't noticed, like if you watch Inception's video, he has those U7 Buy commercials, and they're saying that breaks the TOS now. So I don't know what changed, or if Nick might have been wrong, but that's from the horse's mouth. And Nick runs the full market. He knows Inception well, and he wouldn't just say that if he didn't know something there. So that's the lesson to you. Same with this. This could be legit, but no offense. I mean, Cassie, if this is really you, you're a beautiful young lady. Congrats. I just have a serious doubt that this is what you look like. Like all the U7 Buy, it was Japan or South Korea, and they're all like, it would be a South Korea girl named Mary, or a South Korea girl named Mindy Lynn. And it's like, bro, that ain't your name. So Cassie, I hope that's really you, but it comes off a little fishy, like, oh, it's probably some dude named Gary, or somebody from another country. So you just got to watch. This could be legit or it's not. I get 50-50. It's 50% of what I get offer-wise is legit. The other 50%, it's not like it may not be legit. They'll pay you, but they want you to promote shady shit. And you just got to make sure you don't promote shady shit to your audience is the biggest thing. So just make sure if you guys have a channel, once you get to the point where you start getting sponsors, you really watch what you accept. Yeah, but I don't think it's because, that just helped me to stop. That's why I stopped. It felt like corny. But I'm saying I got lucky because I could have strikes too. I don't think the strikes came from putting where he put them. I think even if he put them in FC videos, he's just doing a lot of football content because FC sucks right now. But I think it's just the U7 Buy commercials, period. Perhaps it's because he's putting it in a different game. I doubt it, though. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I think it's just using them, period. So I just sheerly got lucky there that it just felt weird. I felt like you guys would see it in a video, like, what the fuck is this FC commercial in my U7 Buy, in my eFootball? Why do they want me to buy U7 Buy coins for FC? This is an eFootball video, But it could also be seen as misleading, maybe. I'm not positive, Check eFootball General Section, AMG, and Discord. Why, Airs? Just fill me in. Fill me in, big dog. Wait. There we go. So then we get a booster. And then after the booster, we get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 coins. All right, nice. All right, so that's done. Oh! 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 Yes! Yes! Hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, and 4. Wait, I don't know. I have good ones. Hold on. Let me see. Should I get this one or not? Fuck, I'm trying to remember which ones I have. Let me see. Damn, I really want both. Oh, no, this one for sure, right? Way more coins. Wait, 40? There's 40 coins there. For this one, there's 10, 20, 30, 40. 50 coins and 4. So this one's 50 coins and 4 chances at Rio. And this one's 4, only 10 coins behind, but then a skill position. I think mine's better. What do you guys think? Tell me. I'm keeping this skill one because skills are hard to come by. I'm keeping my 9 skills. And I'll share this, guys, with you if you want in co-op. But what do you guys think? Tell me which ones. Oh, my bad. I didn't see that. My boy, AMG. So you'll get that 24/7. That's the MVP coaching. You'll join my boys. We have somebody in there. I forgot who's in there right now. From in here, I forgot. I don't want to say it wrong, but yeah. So just all you do is go into my YouTube. Then you'll join the Discord. You'll let me know, hey, this is AMG from YouTube. My Discord is this. I'll give you acceptance into our MVP coaching tab. It's a private tab. And you literally put your stuff in there. You download your videos. You ask your questions. Anything and everything. And I get to it at ASAP. And then boom. Similar to what I'm doing for the coaches at Community Corner. But that's more when I can get to it. You'll have priority access. I get notifications for that. Whereas the rest, my notifications are off so I don't get dinged. So yeah. I love what I offer just because it's such a good value. That was like my biggest thing. But I'm happy, man. I look forward to working with you, AMG. Let me know if you have problems finding it. Only 10 coins lacking. So you think I should just keep this one, right? I think this one's better because you get more variety here. It's 10 less coins, but I still get 3 picks, and it's better. And I want my 9 skill tokens, so I think I keep mine. I'm going to keep mine. But that's not a bad one, Sinji boy. And if he didn't play double red, by the way, he could have done a lot better. So hats off to that last guy I just played, dude. He was going against an all-out like paid team with just standard list Brazilian or Barca players. So shout out to Amari. Shout out to this guy. And he did double red too and still scored a good goal. Alright, so we're done there. We're going here. Sorry, guys. I sniffle a lot, but my allergies all summer kill me, so I literally can't help it. So I do apologize. I'm sure it gets annoying hearing that shit. Yeah, Monday I'm definitely going. I have 155 now. I might as well do one single spin. You never know, man. It could be my lucky day, bro. Nope, not quite. 148, 179. Isn't that crazy though? 179 out of 250 over here, and I already got Ronaldo. Thank goodness I got him. I don't really want that Messi. I do like this Mbappe, man, but there's no way. Suarez is just too good, dude. Suarez is just too freaking good. Appreciate it, Aris. I'm glad I went with that. It was a little delayed when I got that, but I went with what you said, so that's good. All right, let's get back in. Here's where I'm at right now. So just so you guys know my process, I challenge myself. I don't usually do this. I use AI more to like play, test tactics and stuff. But if you guys need a real challenge, way more challenging to get to Division 1 versus AI than it is in PvP. If you don't believe me, try it. So challenging. So I was able to accomplish this. Still top 3,700 in the world there. And then over here, I always just hit Division 1. And then after I hit Division 1, I immediately go to making content, playing with the community. We'll do some community events in a bit. I have a best of 5 set up with Phil, and we're going to use each of the different play styles. But I need to play way better. If I play like I did that last game, I'll get smoked by all these guys in my community for sure. But yeah, I get double ones, and then I roll. I agree, Zeddy. I agree. I really agree. Unless you absolutely love Mbappe or need a number 9. But I think there's going to be better ones. I mean, attacking surge is becoming the offensive version of long reach tackle, where you want all of your attackers to have attacking surge, and that Ronaldo on the CR7 doesn't have it, the new CR7, but neither does Mbappe. I do like that little skill move, but I'd rather have attacking surge. All right, boom, boom. Dang, Ayers, I appreciate it. Much love all the way to India, bro. We're going to get you taken care of somehow. I'm having such a hard time, but you are still the winner. The giveaway, we will get you figured out, bro. Zeddy, I'm sure it will come. I'm sure it will come. Melito with phenomenal finishing attacking surge. That'd be sick. You like Melito? I hated how they did him dirty in FC. He always got done dirty. There's a Spanish striker over there, guys. Look up Spain International, Spain Hero in FC. What's his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. I want to have him in. I want him in eFootball. Sometimes he's meta, but a lot of times he's very cheap, not a popular player. Spain International. Morientes. I want Morientes. I'm surprised Abedi Pele as well, the Ghanaian international, would be sick. Ginola. All these guys must have signed exclusives with FC. Nice, Inter fan. I love it. Isaac Legends. Dude, Timoni, I agree, bro. Mbappe's already a speed demon, attacking surge. He would have, like, dude, nobody... If anybody caught him, you know that's AI nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, that's scripted nonsense. Like, that's probably why they don't. They would get exposed. Although they do give defenders a boost because of their defensive awareness, so I do get that part of it. All right, I'm going to try this again just because the delay really was screwing me up. I'm going to try to do this overload again. Maybe make that more centralized. I didn't even look at this last time. I figured it would be fair if I didn't, you know, because he had... Okay, so I want an Alvarez and a Yamal type mark. What's FIC, guys? Do you guys know? Oh, this is a regular FIC? Let's see. Hansi Fick, proficiency as an eFootball manager. Show me his different proficiencies for each of his cards and the pictures. If you guys don't know, have your phone available and just look it up. I'm going to set it up for my sub tactic too, just in case. And then if not, you just got to read it in game and see what they're playing. If he goes LBC, I go possession. If he goes anything but quick counter, I go possession. If he goes quick counter, though, I go LBC. Emilian Alvarez. All right. Yes, Hansi Flick. Yeah, I know. A lot of people like that Torres. There are 2 cards. Not that one. That one's possession. Possession and quick counter. Alright. Alright. So we're going to go to... We'll see what he's playing. I think it's quick counter, but I could be wrong. It could be possession. If it's possession, I switch to possession. If it's quick counter, I stay LBC. We'll know right away. We'll know because they're both high lines. We'll know if he's how he's pressing. It's good to practice this stuff too. What a goal. Oh my God, what a goal. Oh no! That was beautiful. How in the hell did he not finish? Oh, they ruined my beautiful goal, guys. Oh, he read it. I would have taken the other goal over that one, though. I know. I don't like how they built Elise, honestly, Timoni. I like... I wish they did better with Elise, their creative playmaker, and then... I like Bellingham. I like Elise as a player, no play style. I would take him no play style winger over creative playmaker with those type of play styles. But as a card, they should have done him way more justice. You know, he's an incredible player. He's a fan favorite. He's fun to use. He could translate very well in eFootball. Kind of like James Rodriguez. I always call him James. Forgive me if I do. Just how I roll, but I'm a name butcher. But I wish they built him a little better too. It is kind of unique though. He's a dual threat player, you know, with edge crossing and blitz curler. You don't know which way he's kind of going there. I got lucky. That was should have went back to the. Oh damn! He was on me like right on rice. That's who I wanted from the beginning. Oh, I tried. So, guys, I'll tell you what I tried to do. I wanted him to keep sprinting forward, and I tried to just stop pressing sprint like this. Oh, see, and it like auto tackled for him. But sometimes they run by you if they're not that close. You guys should try it. He's going to overlap. Good. Come on, Marcelo. Good. Oh, you little freaker. Elise should have blitz curler. I agree. I know. His blitz curler is crazy in real life. Like he's got a blitz curler in real life. Have you ever seen how his foot wraps around his curling shot? It's insane. That was nuts. I wanted him to do it quicker. I could have made something out of that, but I literally thought he was going to intercept it. That's what I get. What in the hell's going on with that? Dude, Romario each time so far. Not checking two at all. Here it is. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's got to be made. I thought he was going to flick it. Read it. Oh, he didn't even cover the give and go. I'm overthinking, guys. Good, Marcelo. Oh, that would have been nasty. Look, he didn't even see Marcelo, does he? I'll recycle it. I don't want to score like that. I want to score a good goal. Come to. Oh, you don't want to do that with Chua. Good, Kubarsi with those big legs. I love it. He's playing quick counter now. But see what I'm saying? You don't have to play kick and run if you play quick counter. That's exactly what I'm playing right now, and look how I'm playing. Nice goal. Nay to Romario. You can play football even if you're playing... Now, I'm not saying I'm playing like the best team in the world, but I'm saying it doesn't matter. I'm not kicking and running. I'm not... Those players that do that choose to. I played that. I'm going to show you the guy's Discord because he used to be like 54 in the world. He tried to do a bunch of social media and all this stuff. Like, guys, look, it's me. I play this level. I play... And he was a complete rat. He gets ripped apart. You can see in like almost anything he posted. And he gave up like 3 years ago. Well, I matched him. So he still, instead of giving up playing like a rat, he kept playing like a rat, but gave up social media, like thinking, like it's so crazy. He thought people would want to watch him playing like a complete piece of crap. Zeddy, I think it was you who said that the last time, like, and once I went into the Italian event, it was different. I had an international one, then the Italian one was just terrible. Oh my God. Can't believe he's leaving him. Look at this. I want to do something crazy. And I ended up not. I know I could have just shot it, but there's no way I wanted to. Oh! 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 Damn, I almost was rooting for him there. I want to try to do a skill move, and I can't get him to register every time, guys. That's the second Marseille turn that didn't register. I'm going to try it this next half and see what's going on with that. If your Marseille's turns don't register, usually to get them every time, I do it just about the same time. Like the right, a millisecond before the left. So the right stick, if I'm facing 3 o'clock, would be right stick 3 o'clock. Left stick to the right would be, to go to the right would be 6. If I want to go to the left, if I'm facing 3 o'clock, it would be right stick 3 o'clock, left stick 12. So I always go 3 o'clock, 12, like immediately, 3:12, 3:12. I don't wait, like 3 o'clock, then 12. I do it exact same time, just about, you know. But let's see if I can get it to go here. I'm even going to go possession, even though that's stupid against how he's playing, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to get some practice. Ah. What the fuck is going on? What? In what world? There we go, it did. But Neymar sucks at it because I didn't add it to Neymar. I got to add it. He would be so quick. Seeing him not be able to do a... Seeing him not be able to, he should have buried that. Seeing him not be able to do a Marseille turn the right way is crazy for me. There's no way Neymar would be that slow. It's almost illegal. He should have came with like any move like that that would make him look like a fraud, you know? Neymar at like 45 will be able to do a quicker Marseille turn than a lot of players. See, even Marseille can do it quicker. Or sorry, Marcelo can do it quicker. No, that was silly. That was forced bullshit. One time. Oh, you son of a gun. That would have been nasty. Give me some highlight reel goals. Oh, he shouldn't have dribbled there. I am playing possession, right? Yeah. Oh, I feel bad. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Oh, I gave you a chance. I tried to switch to move my keeper too, and it didn't let me. That pisses me off. See if I can work on it here. Let him get a chance. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, guys. I failed, and I guessed that way too. I'm pressing... Oh my gosh. I'm going, dude, it ain't working. All right, we got to do that again. But I got to get a goal first. I've learned my lesson playing with one goal lead. I should have played feet. That was so dumb. What the hell? A penalty? Watch this, dummy. Oh, he didn't dummy it. I did a dummy. He didn't dummy it. Oh my God, beauty. All right, now I can go for, Andy was dead tired. Now I'm going to go for that keeper switch. There we go. It is a little delayed though. I hate the offside traps and how delayed they are too. Oh, I wanted to volley it. No, I canceled it. Oh, and it got through. You see how they did that, though? You see how he played that perfect curler around? How come it didn't do it for Nick that last time? Oh, I caught his foot on accident. Yeah, Barca has the most fun players. I would agree 100%. Hopefully I'm not missing you guys' comments. I'm going to reset. Every once in a while I'm going to reset and see. Nope. Okay, good. I hate having to do that, man. OBS and YouTube got to figure their shit out. If you guys don't mind, just a friendly reminder. Make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord. Membership's available too, but the Discord itself is free. Memberships involve coaching, different ways that you can participate with the channel, ability to be in the leagues and tournaments every time, just tons of cool stuff. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let him kind of burn me. Wow, it wouldn't let me switch. There we go. I moved him over there. What the I moved him over there. What the hell? 3-2, guys. He could catch up. Oh, the block. Oh, he's through. He's through. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dude. Oh, that was so close, bro. I was sort of rooting for him, but I couldn't just give it, because then if I gave it to him there, then it would be BS, you know? He's got to earn it there. That was a nice try, though. All right. And on to the next one. It's been kind of unfair, though. I mean, these guys, I mean, hats off to them. I hate that Konami does not give everyone a chance to use these players. At least a more equal opportunity, man. It's just BS. And it does drive me crazy. Because the game would be a lot more fun if they didn't do that. All right, let's see what this guy's got. Ooh, anybody need positions? Damn, this one's tempting, guys. But the reason why I don't want to go for this is because at least with skills, you're guaranteed. With positions, you could literally be going for a player to switch to AMF, to start, whatever. Unless you have a player where you're just like, I have to switch his positions. But there's just no way. So even if I check mine, I'll show you guys real quick. All skills. And then maybe this one, although I'd rather have the 40 coins with one position. I'd rather have this one. What do you guys think? I don't want that one. No overwriting. See where we're at with these. What 3 things do I got to do? Oh, play AI. Oh, okay, so I got AI matches. Play versus AI matches. One. Wait. Did they change it to where you can't do the league thing, guys? Did they change that? Let's try it real quick. You used to be able to do this. I think they got rid of it. I'm pretty sure they did, right? Can you do this anymore where you do the skill up? Let's just try. It's worth a try. This used to work, guys, where it would say get rewards for AI matches. You would just go to golden goal versus AI. It's always on amateur. Or not golden goal. You would go to skill up versus AI. It's always on amateur. And you scored pretty damn quickly, and then boom, rewards are. I think they fixed it though, but let's test it. Nice pass, Van Deezy. Sorry, I was doing something, guys. My bad. I'm back. All right, let's go. Let's score this goal real quick. I don't think this is going to work, but you never know. All right, let's see. No, we would see it right away, like right here, I believe. Nope, didn't work. So I got to play an actual AI. I'll show you guys how difficult AI League is, though, real quick. It's so freaking hard, guys. You have no idea. But you get to see my team in action. Oh, no, no, no. I got an AI event I got to play, but I'll play it on Legendary. So I'll play this real quick. Boom, boom. All right, now look. See if I can use... See who's got... Let me see here. I don't care if I'm not getting the points for him. I want CR7 up top. My Anchorman's here. Orchestrator's fine because that's why I play Rodri. Box to box here. I need a whole player here. Whole player, whole player, whole player, whole player, whole player, whole player. Dude, it's literally... Cruyff's a whole player. But he can't play CMF, can he? No. It's alright. I'll put him AMF. See which one does better there. And then... SS. Now I'll do it like this. That's fine. Alright. Let's just get this under wraps. Let's see if Desai... Alright, where'd Desai go? Where are you, Desai? Alright, here. Let's try him out. We're going to go 2 destroyers, guys. Just because it's an event. Now watch this. Let's see how it goes. Never would I do this in a regular matchup. Never would I do it in a regular matchup. Because you're going to see the gaps they leave. Man, I wish there were so many more events. Just think about this, guys. Thank God we got tons of community stuff we're doing in the next stream and stuff, but I've already finished all but 1 event game. I've played the rest on live this morning, just an hour long, talking to you guys about tonight. And then I want to go, after this game, I want to go, and I get the rewards, I want to go over, I'll finish probably that game on the next one. I'll probably go eat and then come back. But I want to go over that FC 27 gameplay. Boom. Just work it around. Good. Back to the middle. Too slow on the cutback. That's where that Mbappe move would have been sick. Let's see how he does on the cross. Bellingham got up there, eh? Come on, Puig. You see the defensive cover, though. Whenever you have midfielders, especially in this current meta, that can track back, still help you offensively. Look, my Anchorman went taken off, and I still have plenty of cover here. You're in. See ya. Just think about this player with attacking surge. Stupid of me. I just wanted to try a move. Silly, silly, silly. Oh, I tried to do a flick up there. Obviously, I screwed that up. Those flick ups can help a ton, guys, if you do them in the right scenario. As you're receiving it, receiving it just to flick it over the defender's foot. Oh, nice feet. FC 2K27. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's terrible. Here's a play how it's supposed to go. Oh my god, not close. Not got too cocky. I should have made it closer. Damn, I can't believe Neymar didn't score that last game though. That would have been sick. I love scoring on set pieces that you can create. And nobody does corners and free kicks like eFootball. They're perfectly challenged. Like they're challenging enough. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, if you guys haven't noticed, like I'm just having fun. I'm trying new things. Events is the perfect time for that, dude. If you guys need to test something out, put your exact setup in there. If you need to test different players out, put them into these events. You don't have to worry about any scores or anything. If you lose, even you lose. Put it on Legend, so it's the closest to PvP, and test out what you're doing. Really watch every player, their positioning, how they handle offense and defense, right? Test out how they do, like how do you like their double touch? Not every player does every skill move equally. Like whether it's a special double touch, scissors, like every player feels differently. The shots feel differently, blitz curlers. Not everything is the same. Every single ID. Someone said earlier, I think it was my boy Random, might have been AMG. I can't remember, but they basically were like, dude, it's not only the popular players. Every player ID is unique. That was lazy dribbling by me. Every player ID is unique in eFootball. Every single one. Chu has been really disappointing, bro. Chu has been really, and he's a beloved card. Touch it. I super canceled. I had to hold it there, I guess. Damn it. Wow, that was terrible defense, dude. I literally dove. Or I literally fouled him when I shouldn't have. Can't hold down X there. See the super cancel? I was able to switch. I did L1 for the early cross. It was a terrible early cross. Wow, he's on me like white on rice. Good Chua. Defensively, though, I'll tell you, long leg Chua is a beast. Me's daddy long legs out there. Come on. He's like a Vieira a little bit. I figured out what's wrong, by the way. It's this. If you have that on to, like, sometimes when I'm talking to you, I'll let the AI events finish, like in the background. Turn that control off if you're ever testing stuff, because the minute it like switches too quick to the AI. So make sure you turn that off. Oh wow, it didn't go for shit. But yeah, that's how I make these games more fun. Now, when you play at the high level, like Division 1 and 2 in AI, there ain't no messing around. There ain't no practicing shit. You're fighting for your life. Every mistake you make, they capitalize on. Have any of you guys tried to fight for Division 1? Or if not, do you guys play AI divisions, and how high have you gotten? I love it as a warm-up. You know, like, so you seen I made Division 1 AI, and I did it before ever touching PvP. You have plenty of time to do both without a doubt. Granted, kind of depending on your schedule, I guess, but I think I played about 42 games to get to D1 in PvP, and I can't remember in AI. Crap, I'm over here doing shit. I'm going to get scored on, eh? Good. Pep. Good. Boom. Puta madre. I'm going to go possession. I am getting bad habits, though, because I want to hurry up and score. And now I'm going to get scored on if I don't. I got to quit diving in on defense. You tend to do that in these lower-level games, and it's terrible. Because then you do that against a good player, you'll get punished. Oh, no. Oh, we're starting to do this now. Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming. Goal. I hate those type of goals. I wish they would do something about them. I consider those tacklebacks. Dude, they're on everything now. Come on, make that run, Cruyff. Touch hit. Yes. Every time you can do a knock-on shot, do it, guys. It finishes perfect. I'm going to purchase a membership. I can get you a mic. Yeah, absolutely. If you need me to. I can't. You can leave me, like, in that private Discord, whatever message, and then I can answer it. How I have it set up is that even though we're on different parts of the world or, like, different schedules, let's say you have a question, I can answer it. So I can go in there and record so you can hear me like this. I can't promise we're going to run into each other. If you needed that, you might have to do it on this, and then I could get you into the live. But if we do run into each other, then absolutely. All we'd have to do is go into our Hangout section, and then we could talk there. We literally have a Hangout where we both can get on and playing football. And I literally help teach him not only, like, eFootball, but literally football, like the game. He never played. He just became a fan. And now he's a Division I player. It's pretty badass. But I had to take that away where, like, it's personal, like 1v1 actual session, because there's so many people now. We over doubled in size. So time-wise, these sessions take a lot to prepare. They take a lot to... But that was the one... That's how I did that. So now it's the same concept. It's just in Discord. And then you just will have to be a little bit patient. And then I return an answer. And then you can ask back. Then return an answer. So a little delayed in response, but not by a ton. It's just the only way I could still do it. So I don't want to mislead you. I don't want you to think it's like, all right, it's live coaching. It's me and you, buddy. But you do get coached and everything answered. It's just that's the way we found best for now. Now, hey, if you guys keep blowing me up and I can end up retiring from IRL footy from coaching, I will go full-time in this, and I'll be glad to coach anybody and everybody. It's like literally I love it. I mean, you guys see my content, bro. Even when videos aren't like the most popular, because that one was kind of basic, doing all the players with the best skills, the Showtime skills and attributes, but I knew a lot of players needed that info. So I finished the whole series today on stream with the CENTERBACKS at the beginning. So now the newer players, they have those videos to watch to learn like the basic part, and I'll still have plenty of videos to help out everybody else. Crap, I gotta focus. It's only one. Acting like it's over. Oh no, play that. Oh, I dove. I got lucky. Terrible defense. But for the first one, I need you live. I gotta share my screen. Oh. Fuck. I can't give you any time or any... I don't know, man. See, that's what's hard. You have to share your screen. Wait. you can you don't know how to. So wait, don't do it yet. Then to make it work, you're gonna have to know how to. You might want to look this up and make sure. You're gonna have to know how to share videos and share all that on Discord, because that's how I'll be communicate. So you know what I mean? Oh crap. Even if the first one I got on, all the other ones you're gonna feel like, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna want videos where you're like, here, take a look at this. You're gonna want to show me screenshots, like here's my squad now. What would you change? And so you'll have to be able to upload them. And then if you're able to do that, then you would just do a recording. I'll show you in a sec here. Load it up onto the Discord and just say, hey, see this video below? I got smoked, or I did great, or whatever. Can you tell me why I got smoked? Can you tell me what I did well here so I could do it more consistently? Can you tell me when I made mistakes, what I could have done better? Whatever it is, you'll be able to send me the video and then type it in there. So, you know, I want all you guys to know that too. That's how that would work. I'm gonna die when you have to. No, I won't, bro. I don't judge anybody. Why don't you do it now? Could you do it live, or do you want to ask me live, or no way? All right, there's that. I think I have to play a second one to get this reward. Let's see. Oh no way, we're going to points. Got that. Only one more game. It's only going to be 2 games total. Okay, cool. So, once you join my Discord, so now you got to join the Discord. It's free. If you've already done it, you'll just DM me with your name. I'll show you guys how easy this is. So now that you've joined, the instructions in there will say, all right, now join Discord and DM me with your name and let me know, hey, it's AMG from YouTube. And then I'll add you to our private coaching session. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm so interested what this is. If you want, leave it in my private DM. Alright, hold on. If not, I'll definitely get on with you. We'll have to plan a time. I can't wait to see what this is. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Interesting. I can't wait to see what the hell you're talking about, bro. Something tells me you're gonna like spam me. I'm gonna see like a big ball sack or something. Alright, let's go. We got all 3 of these. Boom. Should have 2 more, right? One of 2. I'm going to wait for those other ones. I might as well go do it now. Alright. Boom. Not a chance, chance deal. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Alright, we got it. Alright. AMG. I know, bro. I trust you. That would be hilarious. And that wouldn't be hilarious. I do not want to see a big ball sack. But I would have to say, you got me. So, here's what we're going to do. AMG, you know how to do it now, so just private message me on Discord. Oh, you already did? Okay, good. I didn't even know I was showing you guys this. I went for Rio and didn't get it. Alright, I won't open this. I won't open this on live, don't worry. And that's all you guys would do, dude. You guys would sign up, and then now I would give them private access to our private Discord, and boom, He can give me anything and everything, and then we can coach through there, talk through there, go to the hangout if we want to. Hey, well, let's chat shit. Boom, boom, boom. And it works out great, dude. It gives me the ability to not have like, all right, 6 to 7:30 is this coaching session, 7 to 9 is this one, 9 to 11. Now I'm dead tired. I got editing to do. Oh shit, like this is way better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat and take a break so I don't just crush myself now. We still got some event games to finish. Once Phil's available, we're gonna do a best of 5 using all the different playstyles, and we're still gonna look at that FC27 gameplay, 100%. Tassin, go into to play 1v1. Go in to Discord. I loaded it up, and so. I'll just tell you because I'm hopping off. When I get back on, once we do community games, I'm literally gonna ask Phil if he's on, because we have a 5v thing set up. I won't do the whole best of 5 at once. We'll do one at a time, and then we'll go one game, then me versus a community member. One game, and it will be first come first serve. So, really, all you have to do is have notifications on. Be ready to jump on when the live's going. If you miss it, you miss it. There's going to be plenty more. And if not, you jump on. I'm like, all right, who's ready for 1v1? Boom. You're in there. Simple as that, man. We got a good little 2.5 in. Sorry, I just am starving, guys. If I don't go eat, I'm going to freaking be dead. And then we'll get this boy jumping again. But I truly do appreciate you guys. I can't wait to dive in to what I'm looking at here with this 4-4-1-1. What the Bellingham whole player does, and not to mention you can go AMFs here, which is what I did the whole season to earn Division 1 with Yamal on the right and Dino on the left. Where did my Dino go? Oh, Dino's still an AMF there. But for now, I actually want to do this. No. But yeah, I probably won't go with this. I'm just messing with it. I'll show you that more when I get on live. So, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe. Join the Discord. Guys are on there 24/7. You can get games all the time. Talk tactics, all that. AMG, I'll be checking in with you. I'm going to add you literally to the MVP channel right when I get off here. And then I'll read that message. And I'll be back on here in a bit, boys. I'm going to eat this whole weekend's community weekend. So, you guys jump on. There's going to be a ton of stuff involving you guys because I want to show my appreciation. So thanks again. I'm going to go grab some food. I'll see you guys in a bit.